want taste and I want it more. When do you give me not enough? You don't tell me I know I'm all in love. But when do you give me not enough?
Hey kings and queens, welcome back to my channel. For today I filmed a everyday makeup tutorial. This is like a makeup look that I just did for taking pictures today. Therefore I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how this look came out. Only a few things in the tutorial are not drugstore, but you guys get the point. Sometimes you gotta splurge to make sure that you look good, especially when it comes to primer. If you guys want to go ahead and see how I got this makeup look, then please keep on watching. Now just a quick word from the sponsors of this video, which are Dior perfume. Dior was kind enough to send me a total of 8 perfumes of my choosing. Dior happens to be the perfect brand that lets you try luxury perfumes with the affordability. If you want to try Dior today, go check out my link down below. So for my videos or my makeup videos, I decided to start doing more voiceover type. Obviously show you guys the clips of me doing makeup. I'm gonna talk about it throughout each step. I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. I said I was gonna do an updated eyebrow tutorial for 2021, but if you guys really want to see an updated eyebrow tutorial for me, then like this video. You guys already know the drill with me. Before I do my eyebrows or anything, I put on the primer, and I've been put on by this amazing primer. I used to use that other primer. If you want like a real drugstore, cheaper type of primer, I would go for the NYX Angel Veil, but I'm not gonna lie, your makeup will be sliding off. I definitely went ahead and purchased the big bottle on Sephora today because it's very much at the bottom. It's a tacky primer, so if you want your makeup to stay or last longer, you gotta use a primer that's gonna be more tacky. I don't spend a lot of money on my eyebrows. I use a dollar pencil from Dollar General. I've still been using the same pencil. I always change like 1 or 2 things, but like I said, that will all be discussed in the eyebrow tutorial if you guys want that. After eyebrows, I went ahead and used my setting powder before I go in with foundation. Today I finally did a foundation look because usually I go straight into concealer. It's like, you know what, I want to do something more full coverage for you guys today. I went ahead and set my face with Sacha buttercup setting powder. This is a tip that I got from Jackie Aina. Love her videos. You will be looking like Ashy Cake City, girl, mostly ghostly, but it's fine. I'm gonna end up bronzing and we're gonna make sure that you look nice and sun-kissed again. So the foundation, I was definitely trying to figure out what foundation to use because I haven't used foundation in a while, and I know my shade is definitely not what I have on the table over here. I made it work. I mixed 2 different foundations. I used the Maybelline in the shade 370 bronze, and then I also used Juvia's Place Velvety Matte Foundation Malawi 230, and I mixed the 2. It was still a little bit light, so I think honestly I just need to break down and get a little Fenty foundation or something, because I know that that formula would be good for my skin. I just went ahead and used one of my little flat tapered brushes. After foundation, I went in with concealers. I used a little bit of the concealer that was on the back of my hand, which is the LA Girl Pro concealer, my favorite. That is like, I need to honestly break down and get other different types of concealers, but at the moment LA Pro has my heart. I used the beautiful bronze shade. I used that and then a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer on top of the LA Girl Pro concealer. I do this because I like to add the one layer that's like my skin color, and then I like to go on top of that and brighten it up, because the whole point of adding concealer is to brighten those areas of your face. And I go ahead and blend that out with a damp beauty blender sponge. I'm lying, because before I blend anything out, I like to go ahead with a rose water spray and just mist it all across my face from Mario Badescu. And then I just like to put it in the little spritz bottle that you get from off of Amazon. I can link it down below for you guys so you guys can have it, and then use my fan to fan my face. Then that's when I go ahead and just blend out all of the concealer with my beauty blender sponge, making sure that it's clean, fresh, damp, whatever. Just make sure it's not too wet. Within this video, I kind of started getting a little frustrated because my concealer wasn't like giving what it's supposed to have gave. So I definitely added some more, kept adding as I go, because I just didn't like the coverage that it was giving me. But I definitely have raccoon eyes, so if I can still see the darkness under my eyes, I will add more concealer. To set my face, of course, I went back in with the Sacha buttercup setting powder. Another technique or trick that I learned from Jackie Aina was to like pat your sponge into the powder and then blow it off. I personally don't like a lot of excess. I'm gonna look ashy for quite a minute in this video, because y'all are gonna see how it comes together, how it all comes through. Pat it underneath the areas that I can see: forehead, bridge of my nose, under eyes, top of my lip, and chin. Now it comes on to actually bringing back in the color, because I know you're probably like, this girl is giving very much pancake, very much batter. So I definitely went ahead and used a bronzer. I used the Fenty Beauty one. The shade Mocha Mommy is like my favorite to bronze my actual skin. It's from her Sunstalker bronzer, and honestly, as you guys can see, like it really just adds like the color back into my skin. With that, I like to add and like go a step further just because I'm a little bit extra and I like to make things a little bit darker. So I go into the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's, and I like to go in with the Miss Parker.
Yes, can't wait to see the finishing.
Yes. So I go ahead and use these 2 dark shades at the top, one in the middle, one in the side. The eyeshadow look, it was very simple. I definitely just went in and made sure that my eyelids weren't creased up. So I went ahead and used some concealer on top of my eyelids. So the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I used Yodit, which is this nice brown camel type color, and then the one in the middle. And I just used a regular little eyeshadow brush and just patted that into my eyelids and smoked it out with a Sephora Pro Crease Brush. It just gives a very nice neutral tone colored look. I didn't show this, I don't know why. Y'all can fight me in the comments if you want to. I don't know why I didn't show it, but I definitely went in on this palette at the end of everything because I'm wearing like orange. There's like orange in my shirt, and I took the orange color in the center of the palette. It's this orange shade right here. It's super pretty and it's pigmented. Zama is the name. A little angled brush right here, and I just added the orange. I don't know if you guys could see that, like underneath my eye, a little pop of color. To dust off my setting powder, because you know we were still looking very much ashy, I went ahead and used a brush, a little powder brush here, dome head. I just used this and like dusted off all my powder. Then I also went in with another Fenty Beauty bronzer, but this is like more of my skin shade, so I went in and dusted off and applied the coconut at the same time. I like to use the Warrior 2 palette for a lot of stuff, so I use it for blush as well. This red brick shade, perfect shade for blush. Went and put it on top of like the areas that I bronzed with, and I kind of tend to put it in my T-zone. I like putting it in all the areas, not just my cheeks. So for my lip combo, which is like towards like the end of the whole entire look, I used the same eyebrow pencil that I used, the Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil in the shade Simma Brown. I lined my lips with that, and then I went ahead and used this liquid lipstick that's like really pretty from AMC Cosmetics, from a black owned brand. I'll link them down below. The shade is called Eye Candy, and I just go ahead and like do the nude like monochromatic type lip, and then I just put some clear lip gloss from the hair store or beauty supply store, wherever you want to get it. And then at the very end, y'all know I like to go in with my highlighter, and I will never leave this highlighter alone. I love it so much. It's the Strobe Light highlighter from Milani Cosmetics, and I love this. As you see, it has me glowing, looking amazing. It's in the shade Glowing. Everything will be listed in the order that I said it in the description box, so you guys follow along, maybe get the products yourself. And I went ahead and popped on some lashes from a pack from Amazon, and I will leave that in the description box as well. All of them come in like a pack that looks all the same. And then to finish everything off, I went ahead and sprayed my entire face with rose water once again, and I baptized myself in this rose water, so I did about 3-4 times, and then I went ahead and fan my face up. All right, you guys, that is the entire look, the entire makeup tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Please let me know what you guys would like to see in the next upcoming videos. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys my new updated, you know, everyday makeup tutorial, just because I done changed a few things, and of course added a few new products. Found my Forever primer, because until I find something better, Milk Hydro Grip all the way, every day, all day. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the entire video and stayed all the way through. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.